What's up, Jet fans? I just finished watching Week 16, Rams at Jets. It was a 9-19 loss. Um, Going into the game, right, the Jets they beat the Jaguars in a pretty good win, a big game for Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams. Um, but also on the Rams side, this team was red hot. They have won like 3 or 4 in a row. Um, and they're leading their division. They want to solidify a home field advantage in the playoffs, um, and right, especially after an early struggle. But they come back, and then obviously in this game, the Rams won, so they continue their red hot streak as the Jets, who beat the Jaguars in a good game, couldn't beat the Rams. Obviously a much better team, but still. And so their record is now 4-11, and yeah, jumping into the offense. Once again, Aaron Rodgers continues his streak of pretty good games. Davante Adams, another pretty solid game from him, and they still lose. Going and they only score 9 points. Really, a big issue there, and it just leaves me and I think many people kind of confused. Like, what is the problem here? Especially early on, Aaron Rodgers was slinging it. He's had a long streak of good games, right? I don't know. Last year we said we need an average quarterback. I'd say especially the second half of the season, he's been an above average quarterback. Um, and yeah, but they can't do. They scored 9 points. Aaron Rodgers did get injured in the game and then came back after he fumbled. But it's good to see him back and healthy. And like I've said for past couple of videos, as we're looking forward, I would like Aaron Rodgers to return. I would like Davante Adams to return. That's really up to them though. And to see what happens. Defense, they were a pretty injured unit this game. They got an interception off Matthew Stafford, which he hasn't thrown one in like 6 games, the announcers said, or something. Um, and this is a pretty high powered Rams offense, and they held them to 19 points. They held them to 6 points for, I want to say, the first half, and then they couldn't and the Jets were up, and then they let a bunch of points through while the Jets offense scored none, which is very unfortunate. This is a good Rams team, but if you look at the numbers, anyways, they held Matthew Stafford to only a little bit over 100 yards. They got an interception off of him. The big issue is the run. Quinnen Williams was injured, so maybe that can be the explanation. But this Jets defense all year has been bad against the run. Um, You'd think they'd play well against this Rams team as they have a bunch of stars at wide receiver, but the Rams were able to run all over them, and I think that's a big explanation for why the Jets lost this one, and that's something that we have to fix in the offseason. I was going to say Joe Douglas has to fix in the offseason, but he's not there anymore. And then kicker. The Jets special teams, especially their kickers this year, has been very bad. If you think back to Greg Zerloin, he is supposedly injured. He's on IR, so he supposedly was injured all season. But if he was perfect for a while, the Jets would have been like, I don't remember the exact numbers, 5-1 or something, or 6-2, which is a very good record, especially what we have right now. And then, but obviously, you can't expect your kicker to be perfect. But he was missing some very crucial kicks the Jets needed, and now been put on IR, and his replacement just hasn't been any good, and he's missed some stuff in this game. I know it was a windy game. The Rams kicker wasn't doing too good either, but he missed a field goal. He missed an extra point. Um, and those kicks would have made it like a very manageable game. And he's just missed them very unfortunately. So that's another thing, right? Your offense can be pretty good, your defense can be pretty good, but if your special teams is really, really bad, which the Jets kicking game anyways has been, you you end up with a 4-11 record. And also, this happened after I made my last video, but a giant report came out about the Jets, where their owner was looking at Madden ratings to talk to influence decision. This giant report basically saying how terrible of an owner Woody Johnson is, and then his like 17-year-old son is also getting involved in player personnel decisions. Um, assuming Woody Johnson, of course, isn't the one playing Madden, you would assume it's his son. But that's I don't know. The entire media market, has been tearing this one apart, as they should be. This story is crazy, and the Jets should be very ashamed of this. Um, and once again, maybe Robert Saleh and Joe Douglas aren't the problem, but they're both gone. So that's my one critique with this article, I suppose. And, that's what the sports media does. But what do we do from the future? I don't know, right? They're just reporting on a story. It's not up to them to tell us what to do next. But as a fan's perspective, it's like, all right, that's all in the past. What the heck do we do now? Right? Maybe it offers an explanation for why this season and why these past decades have been really weird and very disappointing. But what do we do now? I don't know. You hope Woody Johnson sells the team. I don't think he will because his son loves the team so much, or his son seems to want to be an owner. I don't know what to do. It's just something another bad thing that happened after this loss, especially after the exciting Jaguars win. I know it's a bad team, but I don't know. Disappointing season, and this story just isn't kind of seals the deal, right? What the heck do we do now? I don't know, but I just thought I'd mention it because I did see this story, and it's all over the internet. I'm sure everyone watching this video has also seen it. But anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't know if we'll get another win this season, but we'll see. Bye.